Coach Brechin, can you tell me what you liked out of your defense this practice?
Gosh, not a whole lot. Actually did like our communication. I thought we had a lot of energy today. We've got a lot of new guys, a lot of inexperienced guys that are out there playing today. We lost a lot of talent from last year's class, so a lot of new guys on the field. But I thought our communication was really good. I thought our energy was good. We'll see all the other stuff on tape, whether they're pursuing to the football. I didn't think our eyes were great going into a couple of those periods. I think a lot of guys trying to figure out jobs they don't need to do, and instead of focusing on the job they need to do, they're worried about big picture things that we're not there yet. We got to worry about individual jobs that our players need to do.
Do you have a couple of guys who stepped up this offseason and coming into spring ball that you're looking forward to their leadership throughout spring?
Yeah, there's a couple guys in mind, and again, there's a lot of them, but Eli Blakey and Silas Walters, from a back-end perspective, really took a big step forward. Obviously, Eli's coming off his injury, but even with his injury, when he's not lifting with the guys and he's not running with the guys because he's limited, he's still in there talking to them every day and leading meetings on their own. So I really like the progression that those two have made. Silas Walters always been on top of his things. He's taken a next step forward as well. In the linebacker room, there's a lot of them that I could name. Oscar McWood, Corbin Hondrew, Jackson Kuwach, Adam Trick, and Malcolm McCain, a couple guys that have really stepped up their games, and they see it. They see the opportunity that's ahead of them. They lost, obviously, Ty Wise and Matt Salopek, who played a majority of the snaps ahead of them, so they know what the opportunity is ahead of them. And then from a D-line perspective, we lost 4 starters from last year's team, so we've got a completely new defensive line that's going to play for us in game 1. The guy probably with the most experience that really has taken a good leadership role, the two of them I should say, is Josh Lacusa and Nasir Washington. Both of those guys have really stepped up their leadership and taken over the room. And then we got a lot of young guys who honestly don't need to worry about being good leaders in the group. They need to worry about being good football players, and they've taken that onus on themselves, not to worry about what's happening outside of them and being a great leader, just worrying about being a good football player.
The offense, brand new players, whole new set of starters. What did you see out of them today that you liked, and what will be a challenge throughout spring with going against them?
Yeah, number one thing is just the difference in quarterback. Obviously, Brett Gabbert was a all-conference first-team player of the year, freshman of the year, 2-time MAC champ. So you lose a guy like that, and you worry about what's coming behind. But Daquan is a different animal. He does a lot of different things in terms of the way he moves in the pocket. But then the challenge for us is the difference between a Daquan, a Hank, and a Thomas Gudkowski, all 3 different style quarterbacks and different style plays that they're running on offense with each player that fits their ability. And that's going to be the biggest obstacle for us is just the different type of plays you're going to get based on who's in the game at quarterback. And then obviously with losing a lot of the other guys on that side of the ball, it's not just the quarterback position. It's 10 other players that are going to be different on offense. But today I saw a lot of speed on their side of the ball, saw a lot of playmaking opportunities for that side of the ball, which is obviously going to make us a heck of a lot better.